Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the Damn Music Show. I'm Micah Wagner. This is Darren Dreyowitz. What are we doing today, Darren?
We're going to watch Maren Morris. A brand new song just came out a couple days ago. It's called Better Than We Left It.
Better Than We Left It. I'll tell you,
Yes.
I feel like I know a lot about the song already just from the title.
Have you heard of this song?
I know nothing. I saw the roll clip that we've got going on the TV, so I haven't seen the rest.
Yeah, cool. I'm
Okay.
looking forward to it. I like Maren Morris, and I didn't know she had a new album out, so this is cool.
All of those things agree with. I
Yeah.
also like her and didn't know she had a new album.
Yeah.
Well, let's give it a go, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Our 20-second response.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Pulling at the heartstrings hard with the riff and the acoustic guitar.
Right.
Pretty aggressive, relevant start to what's going on. And showing people being removed from. I'll tell you, I'm a little surprised because I think Maren's country by top-notch definition. Am I right?
Yeah, that's her home base. That's her foundation. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so
you surmised a lot in the first 20 seconds, but I see a B and an L. I think I want to know what the
I know where we're going.
Letter is going to be.
And I think I know pretty clearly where both of us stand on this situation,
Yeah.
but we'll keep watching.
Yeah.
Let it unravel itself. It certainly has my attention right off the bat.
Yeah, I'd love the intro. She hasn't been shown yet. I hope she's in the video. But
I'll bet.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, let's keep going. Darren, I'll let you shoot first.
Well, it's an awesome start. I love the imagery that she's combined. The video people have combined historical footage, or at least historical looking footage, with today footage. And I think that's very intentional to say this is a problem that's been around for a long time.
Sure.
The fact that she's in a church with a cross behind her head, I don't think is an accident.
I do not.
She's making a statement. She's playing this song with that giant, enormous guitar, which gives a loud, percussive sound. I mean, it definitely looks like a freaking boat that she's playing there. But I think the point is, there is a lot of almost like a symphony sort of upstrum on the one.
There was very symphonic sounds.
Yeah.
In fact, it sounded like a timpani.
Yes.
Gives that big feel to it.
That's not something you hear very often in pop country or pop, whatever you want to call it. So I think the song in the first 30 or 40 seconds we listen is very well constructed.
Agree.
And she sort of pulled you in right at the beginning.
I love the resolve in the end. Will we leave this world better than we found it? I think that was her lyrics. Again, these are right on the spot reactions, so I have not looked them up. I did love a sentence, I'll say carefully with my words, where she said, will you be on the right side, I think, when the line is drawn. I thought that was a fantastic use of words. Very clever. I see what she's doing there.
Very clever.
Okay. I, so far, very much like it.
I like her outfit. The whole tie looks very formal with a white shirt and all that. So I think there's a lot of thought that's gone into this already.
I agree. Well, let's keep going. Her hands and do nothing about it. That's fantastic. She's using her.
You notice a lot of the photos are in black and white, which evoke a certain emotion.
Yeah.
We're reacting to the song, but we also react to the video too. I think that is well crafted. The line, help me with the line. It's like the side I chose to be on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an important, because life is all about choices, and we all have a choice to make in this matter. And she is, it's clear her position on today's discussion, and I'd like that she's owning the choice, and as we all should. That's cool.
I agree, and I love, certainly she influences a lot of the younger generation.
Yeah.
And so she's using that situation.
Yeah, how old is she? In her late 20s, maybe?
I don't know. She feels fairly young.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I guess let's keep going and keep hearing what we got. I love the lyrics. I forget what it was in the chorus already, but I really love that transition. The chord changes are really great too, which Maren consistently does.
That's good. We've picked a lot of videos and songs recently that are emotional. Well done. This is yet another song where on the surface it seems like it's a simple song in terms of the play and the structure and all this, but there's nothing simple about this song at all. Well, it's complicated and difficult to create something this simple and this poignant, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I completely agree. And they're attempting to play with our emotional heartstrings, and they have succeeded. I felt very emotional very much in that clip. That was hard. And it just kind of kept going, and I was like, oh man, it made you have a lot of empathy, and I think that was the point, and it for me very much landed.
And I love that they have the call out quotes from certain people. I knew who a lot of those people are. I didn't know the people that quoted on every single one, but I think that's very important. To Maren Morris, I hope that she's treated fairly and she doesn't get Dixie chicked over this. It's I would think, I haven't read the comments on YouTube, I would think that her being a country music artist, that she might not get invited back to the CMAs anytime soon as a result of this. I mean, I'm old enough to remember the standing around the neighborhood talking about the Dixie Chicks them 20 years ago, and it did not go well for them. And I hope that people take Maren's song for what it is. She's reflecting the time. She's making a statement in terms of where she stands on it, and good for her. I think there used to be a time where music had an opinion about goings on in the world, and that got away in the 80s and 90s a little bit, and certainly in the 2000s. But I think in the 70s and the 80s, there was more of that in the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, it's really funny that we, like so many times, I hear so many things where people are like, I don't want to be political in sports, I don't want to be political in this, but then they're like, I love Skinner. And I'm like, hang tight. Let's go back for 5 seconds. Or like, I love anybody else. And like most, if not all of the music that came out of the 60s and 70s, a lot of it was extremely, was political. Yeah. But I hope Neil Young will remember, Southern man don't need him around anyhow. I mean, and then Neil Young had a whole For Dead in Ohio. I mean, they were really just political.
There's nothing more silly for people to take to social media their platform to state that they don't like celebrities to use their platform for their opinion. Are you kidding? Are you not aware of the hypocrisy of that? I mean,
I think we all need to better understand the definition of irony. Darren, drop it in hot in the middle of this video. Lay it there the whole time. Yeah, we all do such a poor job of being like, but I like my dinner. Don't add your slight dish to my dinner. And it's like, hey, calm down. That's the progress of the whole thing. And if you are feeling hot either side, maybe you do have something to work on. And that would be my own personal belief.
The problem is that it shouldn't be either side. You can have improved police behavior and more things in place to protect black lives and still support.
In a perfect world,
it doesn't have to be one or the other.
In a perfect world, us and them wouldn't exist, but we'll keep on trying to progress. I think she's got more for us, and I am worried she's going to be pulling it at the strings. It's like a straight movie to finish. Much. Let's see what's going on. I imagine it sounds like she just had her kid, so she's probably feeling extremely affected and went forth with this song and this video. Power to her.
I'll tell you, it's as a person who has a kid and you don't, I've tried very hard not to talk about what it's like to be a parent to people who are non-parents.
For sure.
Because it's obnoxious, right? And who you want to hear about. But when you have a kid, there's nothing a parent can ever tell a non-parent what it's like. You can't. Sure. You have to go through it yourself. But it absolutely changes your perspective on literally everything in your life.
It makes sense.
Everything. There's nothing that doesn't change. And so I didn't realize there was a lot more to the video there. But